Grandpa and the Tree, The Secret to Success. During a summer vacation, Ariyan, a city boy, came to visit his beloved grandpa in the village. He greatly enjoyed the open environment of the village, the chirping of birds, and his grandpa's affectionate company. He loved playing, telling stories, and learning new things with his grandpa. One afternoon, sitting by the pond in the cool breeze, Ariyan said to his grandpa, "Grandpa, when I grow up, I want to be a successful person. Can you teach me some tricks to succeed?" Grandpa smiled affectionately, stroked Ariyan's head, and said, "Yes, my boy, of course. But first, let me show you something." Grandpa took Ariyan to a nearby nursery. From there, he bought 2 small saplings and returned home. He planted one sapling in a beautiful pot and kept it inside the house. The other sapling he planted in a corner of the yard directly under the open sky. Then Grandpa looked at Ariyan and asked, "Which of these 2 plants do you think will grow better and become more successful in the future?" Ariyan thought deeply for a moment. Then confidently he said, "Grandpa, the plant inside the house will grow better because it will be safe from all kinds of dangers like intense sunlight, stormy winds, and insects. But the plant outside is exposed to so many risks." Grandpa smiled gently and said, "Let's see what happens in the future, my boy." After his vacation ended, Ariyan returned to the city with his parents. 4 years passed. Ariyan was now preparing to enter university. He came to visit his grandpa in the village again. As soon as he saw his grandpa, his old question came back to him. He said, "Grandpa, last time I asked you for tips on success, but you didn't tell me much. This time you have to tell me." Grandpa smiled and said, of course. But first, let's go see the plants we planted a few years ago." Grandpa took Ariyan to the spot where he had planted the small sapling in the pot. They saw that the little sapling had now grown into a medium-sized plant. Its leaves were green and fresh, but it looked somewhat lifeless. Then Grandpa took Ariyan to see the plant they had planted outside in the yard. There they saw a huge tree standing tall. Its branches spread far and wide. Birds had built nests among its dense leaves, and even tired passers-by rested in its cool shade during the afternoon. Ariyan was overwhelmed with wonder at the sight of the tree. Now Grandpa looked at Ariyan and asked, "Which tree grew larger? Which one is more successful?" Ariyan replied in awe, "Grandpa, the one we planted outside. But how is this possible? That tree faced so many dangers like storms, rain, sun, and wind. Yet, how did it grow so huge and strong?" Grandpa placed a hand on Ariyan's shoulder and said with a smile, "Yes, my boy, the outside tree had to face many adversities, but facing problems also had its advantages. The roots of the outside tree had the opportunity to go as deep as they wanted and spread out freely. Every storm and strong wind forced its roots to penetrate deeper and cling more firmly to the soil." Looking affectionately at Ariyan, Grandpa continued, "Today, it is so strong that minor storms cannot harm it in the slightest. Rather, every obstacle has made it stronger. My dear grandson," Grandpa continued calmly, "always remember what I am telling you. Then whatever you do in life, you will succeed. If you always choose the path of comfort, you will never be able to reach your full potential. You will never truly know your own strength. But if you're ready to face all the life's adversities and stand before this world, then no goal is impossible for you." Grandpa added, "Never think of problems as obstacles. Instead, see them as steps towards success." Ariyan sighed, looked at the giant tree, and understood Grandpa's profound words. Indeed, the obstacles that seem like enemies in life are actually what make us stronger, more resilient, and ultimately more successful. Grandpa explained to Ariyan, "Just like that, our life is also a great adventure. It's full of twists and turns that might seem like obstacles at first glance. But imagine, these obstacles are like fun puzzles waiting to be solved. Just think, when you play a game, the most fun part is finding ways to overcome the challenges, right? Life works the same way. When you face every obstacle in life, that's when you learn something new, you grow, and you become stronger. So don't let these obstacles discourage you. Embrace them, confront them, and be ready to join the journey of overcoming life's hurdles to achieve extraordinary success and uncover its hidden secrets. Watch yourself improve in the game of life. You have the skill, determination, and courage to conquer anything. Aryan smiled at his grandpa. He knew this summer vacation had brought him the most important lesson of his life. Grandpa's story stuck in his mind, inspiring him with every step he would take in the future. I hope you also gain some valuable wisdom from this story and try to apply it in your life.